Hey, what's up guys, Spush98 here, and in this video, as you know, the NBA playoffs are starting, and I have who I think is going to, win the series in the bracket. So, I'm just going to show you, who's going to win, like, each round, and yeah, I hope you guys like the video. I know, like, you might have different opinion than me. This is just probably coming from my gut feeling most of this. Well, not all of it, but I just, have a feeling on some of these. So, yeah, here you go. Okay, guys, so for the first round, I'm doing the first round, the Warriors versus the Trailblazers. I'm going to choose the Warriors on this one. And, oh, just saying, guys, this is 2 games into the playoffs. I just haven't started it yet. I don't know who won the whole, like, championship or anything. I am filming this on the 19th of April. Yeah, April 19th. So, anyway, Warriors versus Trailblazers. I think the Warriors are going to win this because I just don't think the Trailblazers have enough, like, good defense to stop all the guys on the Warriors. That's more of an obvious one. But who knows? There could be an upset. And I mean the Trailblazers are good. Okay, so C.J. McCollum and what's his name? Damian Lillard. They're both I think they're both really good like NBA guards, and they could, really like win some championships. But they're just stuck in a team that just like always barely makes it into the playoffs or doesn't even make it at all. But yeah, I just think they deserve better. Okay. Next, we have the Clippers versus the Jazz. Okay, I chose the Jazz to win this one because I don't think the Clippers coach is good enough to handle like all the playoff pressure, and just overall, my gut feeling is that the Jazz will win in that round. I think like Gordon Hayward is going to go off, and I just have a couple events that might be taking place that forced me to choose them. Well, it didn't force me, but okay. Then we have the Spurs versus the Grizzlies. Well, I chose the Spurs to win this one. Kawhi Leonard, he's always a pretty good clutch playoff player, and yeah, I think that's more of an obvious one. I mean, trust me, the Grizzlies are good. I mean, they got Mark Conley and Gasol, and I mean, they could really make stuff happen, but they're just kind of like the Trailblazers. They're like stuck in a part where they're like, they barely make the playoffs, and I just don't think they're good enough. Okay, then we have the Rockets versus the Thunder, the 2 MVP contestants. I chose the Rockets to win this one. I think that James Harden is just going to, score a ton of points, which he's already proved over the season. But I mean, okay, Russell Westbrook, he's good, but I don't think his team overall is good enough to beat the Rockets. Okay, so yeah, that's the first round for the West. Okay, so for the Warriors against the Jazz, I chose the Warriors to win this one. I just don't think the Jazz are good enough, both offensively and defensively, to win against the Warriors. I think the Warriors, I mean, you can't really stop them. They have like 4 All-Stars on their team, and KD just got hurt, but he's back in right now. But yeah, I think they'll beat the Jazz. And then for the Spurs versus Rockets, okay, I had to spend some time on this one. Over time, like a lot of people who I'm talking about, who I talk to, they think the Spurs are just gonna like do really well in the playoffs, and I mean, yeah, they are, but I just think the Rockets, man, I think they're gonna go off and just score a ton, and their defense isn't the worst either. James Harden, but still, that's a bit James Harden defense. That's a whole nother issue. But I mean, okay, so then we have the matchup between the Warriors and the Rockets. Now, I'm gonna receive some hate for this, but I chose the Warriors, and trust me, I'm not a Warriors fan. I live in Cleveland. I mean, I'm a Cavaliers fan and Browns fan, Indians fan. But I just think the Warriors are gonna get through, sneak through, and get into the NBA championship. Okay, so that's everything for the West. Now let's move on to the East. Okay, so for the East, first we have the Celtics versus the Bulls, Chicago Bulls, and I think the Bulls are gonna win this one out. I think that the Celtics are gonna go in too overconfident as the number one seed, and they're facing the eighth seed, and they're like, "Oh, we got this. This is easy." But no, I just have a feeling that the Bulls are gonna win that round, and yeah, I mean Jimmy Butler, I think he's gonna do pretty well. All right, so next we have the Wizards versus. Sorry, guys. Wizards versus the Hawks. Okay, John Wall, great player. Paul Millsap, great player. Overall, I think the Wizards could do a bit better. The Wizards are kind of an underrated team. I mean, John Wall, he's a crazy good point guard in the NBA. I think that he's going to win that. He and the Wizards are going to win that round with ease. You know, I think I have a good feeling about the Wizards. All right, and then we got the Cavs versus the Pacers. The Cavs, that's pretty much an easy one. I mean, Paul George, I mean, he's good, but honestly, when you match him up to LeBron is so much better than him. And overall, the whole Cavs team is just, like, so much better. And they have great chemistry. We got depth. Yeah, a lot of teams don't have good depth, but we do. Even though, I mean, not we, Cavs do. But I'm a Cavs fan, that's why I'm saying we. Alright, and then we got the Raptors versus the Bucks. I went with the Raptors this one. I think that the Raptors are kind of an underrated team when it comes to the playoffs. I think that, again, it's just one of my gut feelings. I mean, everyone loves Giannis Antetokounmpo. Okay, I'm not even going to try and say his name. Wait. Antetokounmpo. Okay. Well, everyone loves Giannis. I mean, he's like a mini LeBron out there. I think that Giannis is going to do some crazy good things in the future. But I just don't think his team is ready to beat the Raptors. So I chose the Raptors on this one. Alright, we got the Bulls versus the Wizards. I chose the Wizards to go with this one. The Bulls, I feel like they're going to sneak through the Celtics and then, like, almost get swept by the Wizards. Or maybe goes to five games maybe. But, I think the Wizards are going to win that series. They're going on to the semifinals, and I have a feeling about John Wall, guys, and yeah, I think he's a pretty good point guard. So, yeah. Next, we got the Cavs versus the Raptors, and okay, guys, I'm not trying to be biased or anything. Okay, I'm not gonna be biased, but I think the Cavs are gonna win that one. I mean, when it comes to the playoffs, the Cavs are so clutch. Like, I mean, I just feel like, they got the 2 seed, but that's kind of an easier path if you think about it. Because, like, I think the way the Cavs have been playing recently, like, they've been, like, 12 and 14 for the last month, or I don't know all the stats. I just think I think that they could win against the Raptors. I mean, the Raptors don't really have anyone too good to match up to LeBron. Kyle Lowry, I mean, he's alright, but Kyrie's better than him. And I just think overall the Cavs are better. Okay, next we got the Wizards and Cavs in the semifinals. Now, this was more of a hard one to think about, but I think I got my clear answer here. I chose the Cavs. Cavs are going to win it against the Wizards. I think that's going to go to a game 6, 5 or 6. It's not going to be a sweep. But yeah, I chose the Cavs to beat the Wizards there. Alright, now, for the finals, we got Cavs versus Warriors. Once again, third time in a row. Third time. So, okay, so this is a bit tough. Remember, I'm not trying to be biased or anything. But, when it comes to LeBron in the playoffs, I just feel like he has more of a thrill to win it. I mean, it's kind of confusing, but I think the Cavs are going to beat the Warriors and ultimately win the NBA championship. I think it's probably going to go down to a game 7. That just might be because the refs are trying to do that so the NBA can make more money. Not sure, but yeah, Warriors blew a 3-1 lead. So, I got some faith in the Cavs. The Cavs are so clutch in the playoffs, guys. But, yeah, that's going to wrap up my video. If you guys have any changes you would make to my bracket, just show them in the comments below. Make sure you guys subscribe, leave a like, and, yeah, thanks for everything, guys.